So what exactly is the problem, Adam?
We're all partners in the gospel, aren't we?
But the thing is, I don't necessarily think that Jesus is absolutely the answer to every single question.
He is, though.
Well, I don't think so, I'm afraid. I think that faith must encounter doubt, and all I get from you is certainty.
That's right.
So I don't think a blending of our styles is going to work. I'm afraid I'm going to have to ask you to not attend this church anymore.
Your church was empty, Adam.
Now it's full. Because we appeal to people, you don't. Our God is a success, and that scares you.
Your services scare me. That's what scares me. Your services. They scare me. You have no sense of this parish, and I dread to think what your views are on gays and women priests.
Well, your pathetic liberal acceptance of them disgusts me. When you know they're wrong. The Bible tells us, St. Matthew tells us.
You know, sometimes in life, it seems like there's no way out. Like a sheep trapped in a maze designed by wolves. And you know that if you're ever in that situation, there are always two doors to choose from. And through the first door, it's easy to get through that door, and on the other side, waiting for you, are all the nummiest treats you can imagine. Fanta, Doritos, LMP. But you know what? There's also another door. Not the Burger Ring door, not the Fanta door. Another door that's harder to get through. Guess what's on the other side? Anyone want to take a guess?
Vegetables?
No. No, not vegetable. No.
Jesus?
You would think Jesus. I thought Jesus the first time I come across that door. It's not Jesus. It's another door. He's tricky like that, Jesus. So let us pray to Jesus, please, to make it a bit easier to get through those doors and to find you and your bounty of delicious confectionery. Thank you, Selena. Take it away.
Well, we thought that, Beth suggested, and I agreed, that maybe you could counsel us. You know, that's why we came.
Oh, right.
You know us. You know what it's been like. And you're kind.
We just thought you could help, you know. But not from a religious point of view.
You can mention God if you like.
I just don't want banging over the head with it.
No, I understand. No banging. Well, I mean, listen, I'd be honoured, but why now?
The baby. We're due for the scan. But I don't know if I want to see it. I want to want it, but I don't.
Don't say that.
It's all right, Mark.
My heart is still full of Danny. There isn't room for another baby.
There will be.
Stop telling me how I'm going to feel. Because you have no idea and no ability to understand. Shutting this out is not an option for me. I can't do that boxing thing off that you do. Blood.
While you're still grieving.
Yes, and I can't let Danny go.
Nobody's telling.
Are you all right, Mark?
Yeah. Just need some answers, don't we? Some help. And you have a line to the big man when you ask him. We're drowning down here.
Can I make a suggestion? New life is a gift, and maybe you can take in this gift, even if you don't want it yet. Go for the scan, see how you feel. Because God has sent you this life, and look, you may not agree, but perhaps He's sent you not what you want, but what you need.
And before I leave, I want to tell you about this God for 30 seconds. This is a God who has always used imperfect people. This is a God whose loving desire to be known overflowed the heavens and became manifest in the rapidly dividing cells inside the womb of an insignificant peasant girl in first century Palestine. This is a God who slipped into skin and walked among us full of grace and truth with sand between his toes, and who ate with all the wrong people and kissed lepers and touched the unclean and spoke through thirsty women and hungry men, and who from the cross did not even lift a finger to condemn the enemy, but instead said, I would rather die than be in the sin accounting business anymore. This is a God who rose from the dead and grilled fish on the beach and then ascended to heaven, and is especially present to us in the most offensively ordinary things: wheat, wine, water, words. And this God has never made sense, and you don't need to either, because this God will use you. This God will use all of you, and not just your strengths, but your failures and your failings and your brokenness. And God's strength is perfected in human weakness.